I want to get your coach's perspective in the IPL. From the outside, it looks like all the players, they're living such a glamorous life and it's easy. But I believe that because the talent in India is immense, players are also replaceable.
Yeah.
Do you think Indian players are under immense pressure of being replaced?
For sure, I don't have to replace like all players. I think are nowadays under a lot of pressure. I mean, IPL is the biggest stage after international cricket. It's cutthroat. Nowadays after 2-3 poor games, there's a possibility that you might be pushed on the sidelines. So there's a lot of pressure on these young players, senior players. There's always guys. I always say that you find yourself in like two stages. You've got the start where, as a youngster, you've got a bit more time on your side, but guys that are sort of in the middle stage of their career or the back end of the career, they're fighting, for different causes. One for security for their family. Other guys, am I going to be retained? Am I going to be picked up again next year? So there are different balances or different levels of that in the IPL. That's why, for me, when I think about that, it is so important to connect with these players and talk through it. It's not about just going day to day to training and hit balls and throw balls, but it's to have those conversations and talk about the truth that the IPL brings.
And since you talked about younger players, there's going to be younger kids watching this, wanting to be a fast bowler like you, perhaps. What is your message for them?
Fast bowling. I mean, nowadays it's a tough job, but it's also an exciting job. We see a lot of high scores. We see the ball flying for sixes and fours, and bowlers really being under pressure. But I think it's going to slowly, the new generations are going to figure out ways, to make it all come back. I think it's also, there's going to be a time where, as the true cricket lovers, we can reset and say, okay, back in the day, if you went for 7 runs and over, that is okay. Now, going at 10s and 11s and 12s, that's the new norm. And, just accept that the game has moved forward. Guys are playing with a bat, more attacking, more aggressive style of cricket. And, sort of just forget about all the stats, forget about all the hype that comes with it. Just go out and perform and give your best, and from there you'll rise to the top.
Well, you've heard it from Morne, and thank you so much for joining us. It was a pleasure talking to you.
Thank you very much.